the new Secure Act.
Welcome to Barry's Bites. Please join our host, attorney and financial advisor Chris Barry.
So this passed as part of the spending bill. The big thing that really caught my eye is that RMDs, so required minimum distributions, so the age that you're forced to take money out of the IRAs, in 2023, it's now pushed back to 73. So the Secure Act pushed it back from 70.5 to 72. Now Secure Act 2.0 pushes it back to 73. What does this mean? It means that you're not forced to take money out of your traditional IRA or 401k and put it into a taxable account. So the opportunity here is if you're not already taking RMDs, I can engage in another year of an IRA exit strategy where even though I'm not forced to take money out of the IRA, I could do something like a Roth conversion. So it's another year that maybe you look at doing something like a Roth conversion of moving money from your pre-tax account to something that's tax-free. Or if you have a castle trust, moving it into the asset protection trust so it's asset protected. So it gives a little bit of flexibility, but I would make sure that, especially given the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, you don't just say, well, you know what, I'm not going to do an RMD this year. Good deal. I'll just leave the money and let it grow inside of that pre-tax account. I'd look at it as another opportunity to take a look at some type of IRA exit strategy. Another interesting thing is change the RMD penalty, where now if you forget to take your RMDs, it's reduced from 50% to 25%. That's not that big of a deal. Most people know they have to take RMDs. And then even if you forget, the IRS has been pretty lenient in terms of if you do forget, they'll waive it if there's any type of hardship or anything like that. Next one, Roth 401ks are exempt from RMDs. That's great. We already had Roth IRAs that were exempt, so it's just making sure that Roth 401ks and Roth IRAs are treated the equal in terms of RMDs. Higher catch-up provisions. So starting in 2025, if you're age 60 to 64, you can do 150% of the catch-up limit. So it's allowing you to put potentially even more money into those retirement accounts. Interesting one, if you have a 529 that has to be used for education for, say, a child or a grandchild, and let's say they don't go to college, well, now, effective in 2024, you do have the ability to convert that to Roth. Now, there are some kind of rules and regulations. First of all, you have to have the 529 for 15 years. Second, the rollover cannot exceed the annual Roth contribution limit. The big one is you can't exceed $35,000 during your lifetime. And then also trying to take money from these pre-tax accounts. It's expanded when you can without paying that 10% penalty if you pull it out prior to 59.5. Probably the most exciting one is if clients are terminally ill, allows them to pull that money out. So this isn't like a full dissertation on the Secure Act. Some of the things are laddered based on the time frame. Big one is the RMDs. So RMDs this year are pushed back for 73, and then it's laddered. I think in 2033, it's pushed back to 75.